Hello, traders. How are you guys doing? Welcome again to this channel here. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe because this video is gonna be a dope video. You're gonna learn a lot about market structures. If you're new to trading, this video is for you. If you're a beginner, this video is for you. If you already have knowledge in trading as well, this video is for you. So, guys, welcome to Divine Trading, and I'm very happy to have you here. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give us a like, and also write in the comments down below, guys, which video do you want to see next. And it'd be my pleasure, to do the videos that you guys want to see. So, let's get started. So, guys, as you already know, this presentation is by Steven Pierre. Okay. So today we're going to be looking at how to define a trend using market structure. Okay. So this presentation, this course is being presented by Steven Pierre. Okay. And I've been trading for 4 years now. And guys, I just want to thank my mentor, Federico Otris, for teaching me about trading and for also giving me the opportunity, to be um sharing how what I've been learning from him. He's a great trader. From all of my experience in the trading business, my mentor is I to me he's one of the best traders that I've known. And I can promise you guys, if you guys stick to this video, if you guys join our community, you guys are gonna be able to learn a lot. I can promise you that. So any form of information contained in this webinar should not be interpreted as investment advice or recommendations, guys. Okay. So this presentation, this video, this course is presented solely as educational material. So let's get into the course. Okay. So market cycles. Okay, guys. So to understand the financial markets, we need to understand the behavior of the economic cycles. Very important. So our goal in the market or on the chart is to speculate and make money with the potential direction of prices. So first of all, we need to know the price structure. We need to know where is the price going. If we know the structure, we know what the price is doing at each moment, and we will use this knowledge to apply different techniques and tools that will enable us to take advantage of the market in different circumstances. So it's very important as a trader, as a beginner, it's important for you to understand the market cycles. All right. If you don't know the market cycles, you're gonna just jump on the market and start investing money without knowing what's going to happen. So it's important for you to get the knowledge. That's why these videos are here for you guys, and it's all free for you to get the knowledge that you need so that you can start making some money doing forex. So how to define the trend using market structure. So the direction of the trend is the foundation of success in trading. You have to understand this. Without this, there's no success. Okay. So what happens in the market, in the forex market, is that currency gains value and loses value. So there is a popular saying on Wall Street that says, do not trade against the trend. I know that most of you guys, if you have some kind of knowledge about trading, I'm sure that you have heard this quote already. The trend is your friend. So memorize the sentence because we are going, to bother you a lot throughout this course. Okay. So we have a book that we have written. It's a wonderful book, but I'm taking this from the book for you guys. The ones that have not bought our book yet, I'm taking this from the book so that you guys can get this on the video. So it's scientifically proven that you have made that you have more chances to win money if you are trading at the same direction that the trend. When you trade against the trend, the risk increases considerably, and the truth is that the risk reward is not very attractive. Okay, so right now, guys, we're gonna be looking at an uptrend. So we talked about the importance of trading with the trend. Don't ever trade against the trend. Okay, so now we're gonna be looking at, the two different type. I mean, I think, well, it's three type of trends, but right now we're gonna be looking at, like, I think two of them. Okay, so strong buy order flow volume, sell order flow volume. Okay, we're gonna be looking at this right now. The uptrend is confined when there are higher highs and lower lows. Once identified, your goal will be to find entry point in demand zones underpriced. So this type of action is known as a bullish trend and is identified by a series of movements where the high points exceed previous high. So this market phase shows that a lot of buy order flow volume, sell order flow volume. So right now we're gonna be looking at the chart. You guys can see. So right now we got a classic buy order flow accumulation. So as you guys can see here on the chart here, we have a push there, then we have a pullback, we have another big push. So as you guys can see right now, take a guess. What trend are you looking at right now? You know what I'm saying? What trend are you looking at right now? So, as we were saying, this is an uptrend, okay? This is an uptrend. So, what happens in an uptrend? You have higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, just like we did in this drawing here for you. So, you have where the market push up, we have the high right there, and then the market retrace, we have the higher low and goes up again. This is another high in higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is an uptrend. So you guys can see. So once you open up your chart, once you open up your computer, you know, you should be able to see this kind of chart on your screen. And I really recommend you, if you're new to this, that you go on your chart and check this out. Open the broker that you're using. We have shared with you guys about the broker that we use, Exness. I will leave the link in the description below for the ones that have not, have any broker yet, and you are looking for a good broker to trade with. That's the broker that I use, and for me, it's one of the best brokers because you can deposit as low as $10, guys. Okay, so you can start with $10. So, like I was saying, we have a push there, then we have a pullback. This is an uptrend, okay, guys, and this is a high. This is a high low. This is a higher high. This is a high low, and this is a high high, and this is a high low. Now, if we go to this here, so you see how buyers dominate the market by pushing the price high. Okay, so buy other flow volume, and sell other flow volume. So this is a demand zone right here, guys. Okay, so as you can see, market went up and it pulled back down. This is a demand zone. This is a cheap area, where buyers are looking to buy. So right now, if let's say you're on this chart, let's say this is your chart, okay? What you would be waiting for in this chart is for a pullback. All right, you're waiting for a pullback so that you can enter this trade. So right here we have a demand zone where the market goes up, it pulls back. So this is a high and this is a high low. But in this area right here is the area where we find what we call here, guys. This is our demand zone. this is where we are looking to buy. This is where we are looking to sell. You know, this is where we are looking to make some money. You know what I'm saying? So all the traders are right there looking to make some money in this right here because this is the cheapest zone. This is where everyone is trying to buy. Okay. So this is a demand zone. We buy from here, price go up. And once the price is going up, we should not you can enter the trade. You can enter the trade, okay? But the best price the best price for you to buy your trade is at the demand zone. You wait for the for market to come at a demand zone, then you buy. For example, right now we have a push. You wait for the market to come at this demand zone right here. This is a demand zone, guys. Okay, market pulled back and it went up. Another one here, you know. So all of these places right here, that's where we wait. We wait. So market push, you don't just jump on a trade. You wait for the pullback, then you do what you gotta do. Then you buy. All right. So same thing here, right here, guys. This is a demand zone. Okay, we was just talking about you know, the different cycles in the market. So we was looking at an uptrend, but if you look at this area right here, you know, this area right here, this is a consolidation zone. Okay, so right now market is not moving. Market is staying in this area, in this box right here, right? Market is not going up, it's going down, it's just staying in that box, you know. So right now the market is consolidated, so we have to wait for a breakout, you know. We have to wait. So as you can see from there, market break up there, break up here, you know. So that's the kind of patience that we need during trading. So we have to wait till market breaks so that we can enter for a buy or sell. For example, right now we know that market breaks right here, but as you guys can see, this is a false breakout. You know, so it's very important to wait for market to go up and come to retest this area and buy. Okay, but this is another class. But what I want to share with you guys right here, this right here is a demand zone. Okay, this is demand zone right here, guys. Demand zone, cheap for buy, good deal for buyers. So right now we know that our market was in an uptrend. This is the demand zone. So this is the place where I would be looking to buy. This is the place where I would be looking to buy right here. Because right now there's a lot of buyers coming in. There's a lot of sellers coming in as well. But remember, we always go with the trend. We don't go against the trend. Because our main trend was an uptrend. Our main trend was an uptrend. So we're going with the trend. Okay? And this right here is our demand zone. Okay? Cheap price, and that's a cheap price right here. So we are looking to buy here and here and here. We are not looking to buy here. We are not looking to buy here. We are not looking to buy here because we don't know what market is going to do. So we always have to wait for market to break this high right here, and we make a higher high, you know, we make a higher high, then we have that reverse, then that's when we buy. This is our demand zone right here. So we wait for that demand zone to come back and buy. We don't enter, we don't rush, you know, we don't rush. I mean, that's one of the mistakes I used to make a lot doing in my first years of trading, you know, rushing. Like, oh, market is moving, so I'm gonna try and jump on the trade. And when I do that, you know, most of the time I end up losing money. So this is another demand zone right here. You see, we still at an uptrend, right? Market come in, come back down, come here, come back down, come here, come back down, and go up. As you guys can see, what I was saying, market is still in that area of consolidation because right now there's no trend. The market is not going anywhere. But since we know that the market is in an uptrend, for example, let's say I'm going to draw I'm going to draw um a line right here, a trend line, okay? This is telling me, by drawing this trend line right here, this trend line is telling me that market is in an uptrend. You understand? Market is in the uptrend. So what am I going to do? I'm going to buy because the market is going up. Okay. But we have to wait for these areas for us to buy. In these areas. That's the areas that we're looking to buy. That's the areas we are looking to buy. That's the areas we are looking to buy. You know, because we know that market will come back to retest these areas again. So it's very important for us traders to learn how to wait. It's important for us to learn how to wait. So, like I was saying, that's how it is, right? So, we have found our area. We have spoken about an uptrend. Now, we're going to talk about the downtrend. Okay? So, the downtrend is confirmed when there are higher lows and lower lows. Once determined, your goal will be to find an entry point in lower highs to sell in overpriced zones, supply leveled. This type of act is known as a bearish trend and is identified by a series of movements where the sell order flows volume is stronger than buy order flow volume. So right now we are looking at a down trend. Okay, we are looking at a downtrend from here to here. Remember what we said now. You know, this is a downtrend. I don't have to draw this again, but you guys can see this is a downtrend. Okay, market from come here goes down and it went back up. Now, if you were to sell in this area, where would you sell? Let's say, well, it's the same what's the word? Is the same principle that we just looked at in our um uptrend. Okay, is the same principle. This is a classic sell auto distribution. So right now, let's say we are looking at a chart like this on your computer. Where would you sell? Would you sell here? Would you sell here? Where would you sell? The best area, like we just mentioned a while ago, for you to sell, guys, is right here. We have to wait for the pullback. There's a push down. You see, the market push down. There's that pullback, right? This is the area that we need to be selling. These are the areas that we need to wait for in order for us to make money. Now, you already know that we are in a downtrend. So we need to trade. We need to trade with the trend. We need to go with the trend. We are not going to trade against the trend. So there are some people who would come here and buy here, but this is not smart at all. Because why? This is not smart money. Because you don't know if market might come here in this consolidation state right here, and you think it's gonna go up and it's go down. Why? Because it's in a downtrend. You know, that's what we're expecting. That's what we're looking for. So as we can see here on this chart right here, guys, this is a low. Okay, this is a low. This is a low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. This is a lower high. This is a lower low. Okay. So in a downtrend, that's what you're going to see. I really hope that you guys are taking notes and drawing these things in your books. It's very important, you know. Draw them so that you don't forget about them. Write them down in your books. If I have a book for trading, okay? I have a book for trading. I'm still taking classes. I'm still studying. Okay. So it's very important for you, you know, to take notes. You know, draw these things in your books so that you don't forget about them. This is a downtrend. So what I do, I draw this line right here. This is exactly what we're saying right here, guys. Oh, so right now we're gonna be looking at this short downtrend right here. So what we just said, market push down and there's a pullback. There's a pullback right here. There's a pullback right here. Right? There's a pullback. And there's another push down and there's another pullback. There's another push down, there's another pullback. And there's another push down, there's another pullback, a little bit push down, in a big down, you know. So this is a downtrend. If I draw a trend line here, as you can see, there's no way that I can draw a trend line going up there. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense because this line is not, it's not going, um it's not making sense at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to understand where the market is going so that we can draw our trend lines. Okay? So where is the supply zone that we are looking for? This is the area, guys. This is the area that we are looking for. This is our area. This is our area. This is the supply zones that we should be looking for. These are the places that we should be waiting for, because now that we can see this is a downtrend. These are the places that we are looking for. You know, these are the places that we are looking for, because we know that we are in a downtrend. The market is gonna go down, so I'm gonna wait for because the market will never just go straight down like this. No, market will not. If market was going straight down like this, everybody will be rich. Everybody will be making money. But the market always go down and make a retracement. Go down, make a retracement. Go down, make a retracement. That's how the market works. Okay, so don't rush to just take a trade. Just wait for the market to come back right here. Just wait for the market to make that retracement. Then you enter for the trade, because this is a supply zone right here. You know, this is a supply zone. So these are the good deal area. Okay, these are the good deals area. Supply zone, expensive for sale, good deal for sellers. Because why? Now I can sell, because I know for a fact after this retracement the market is gonna go down. I mean, it's very important. The more that we study the market, the more that we open up our chart and look at these things, the easier it's gonna be for us. The easier it's gonna be for us. All right. So, like I said, you don't try to take a trade a down, or let's say now this is a downtrend. You don't try to take a sell, a buy trade here. You don't. You can. I mean, you can buy. I'm not saying that you cannot buy, but it's risky. It's risky. It is very risky. Look at this. Let's say you wanted to buy here, right? You buy, then you be stopped out. You being stopped out right here, because market is continue going down. But now let's say now you wait for the supply zone right here to happen. You wait for market to retrace back to the place that you're waiting for, and you sell here. Let's say you sell here. My friend, look at this. The market is going down. It's gonna make that retrace right here. But let's say if your stop is right here, market is not gonna take you out. Why? Because you're in a downtrend, and if market break this right here, that means that now we have a reverse. Our next video, we're gonna be talking about reverse trend. Okay, reversals. But right now we are just talking about the downtrends. Okay, so market as a downtrend, market always gonna respect this area right here. Okay, now right here we have this thing that happened here. That's liquidity. Market came to take liquidity, because a lot of people will put their stops here. A lot of people gonna put their stops right here, and market come take liquidity up here. You see that? That's liquidity. Money. They taking money. They taking all of these people money that put their stops in this area. So we're gonna be talking about this in our next class. Okay, so now guys, as you can see, this is a downtrend. Market is going down. As you guys can see here, market is going down, goes down, make the retracement here, then it go down, go all the way down, make the retracement here, go down, retracement, and go down. Now, let's say that you want to make a sell. Let's say that you want to take a trade in this chart. Where would you put your sell order? Of course, right? You're gonna put your sale order right here. You're gonna put your sale order right here. You're gonna put your sale order right here. You don't rush. Don't rush it, okay? Don't rush to take a trade. Just take your time and take a nice trade. Wait for the retracement or wait for the pullback. And this is a supply zone here. This is supply zone here. You know, this is supply. Okay? Supply. This right here is supply zone. We are waiting for market to come in this area to sell. We are making for market to come in this area to sell. You know, because that's when we're gonna have a higher chance of winning. And guys, we are in this we are in this market to make money, not to lose money. We are here to make money, not lose money. So, how to define a downtrend? You know, how to define a downtrend with supply levels. You just need to validate each criteria. Sell order flow volume is stronger than buy order flow volume. How do we know that? Just by watching the price movement from supply levels. In those zones, sellers add to their positions and create an imbalance, moving the price lower. You can simplify that by recognizing the majority of the candlestick colors, like we just look at this right here. So sellers, this is the area where all the sellers are gonna sell. This is another area where the sellers are gonna sell. Supply zone. Okay, I've just mentioned that just now. Supply zone. This is our supply zone. This is the place that we want to be selling. So guys, thank you so much for reaching this far this video. Really hope that you was able to learn something. If you want to learn more, you can contact me. This is my WhatsApp number directly, and I can I can teach you much more about trading. So thank you so much again for being here. Um, it's a it was a beautiful time having you guys here with me. Okay, so right now we're gonna be looking at our chart. Let's jump into our chart. Oh my goodness, what happened here? What happened here? Look at this. Market just push up. Well, today we took a beautiful trade. Today we took a beautiful trade on the gold, but look at the way that the gold is going up right now. Beautiful, beautiful. But today we made some real money on this chart. Okay, guys. So right now we are looking at the gold. Okay, as you guys can see, the gold is trending. Let's say, where do you think the gold is going right now? The gold is in an uptrend. The gold is in an uptrend. You see what I'm saying? The gold is in an uptrend, and I believe that the gold is going to be going up for a long time. You seeing this? The gold is going to be traveling up for a long time. This is an uptrend, guys. Okay? This is an uptrend. But let's say now, I'm going to make this a little bit, I'm going to go drop down to the 15 minutes chart. Okay? In the 15 minutes chart, you guys can see here, on the 15-minute chart, as you guys can see, this is a downtrend. Okay. On the 15-minute chart, this is a downtrend. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do now? I think I just paused this thing. Okay. So on the gold chart, this on the 15 minutes chart, this is a downtrend. Okay, that's a downtrend. That's a downtrend right here. So let's say, right? In this in where's the supply zone on this 15 minutes chart, guys? We're gonna be looking at for the supply zone right here, okay? So like we've talked just now, like we just thought about this just now, the supply zone in this area is right here, right? This is the area that we're looking for. This is the area that we're looking for. This is our supply zone, guys. Okay? This is the supply zone that we are looking for. Okay? We don't jump on the trade here. We don't jump. For example, let's say that the market is going down. We don't jump here. We don't ever go there. We don't ever jump to trade right here. Because if you jump here, then you have to be buying. But if you're selling, if the trend is a downtrend, then we should be looking to sell, and we should be looking at these areas. These are the areas that we're looking for. You know, when the market goes down and we're looking for a supply zone, for example, market came down, went back up, and we have this supply zone right here. We have another supply zone right here. We have another supply zone right here. You know, market come down, we check this out, and we know that market is going low down. So for me right now, looking at the 15 minute chart, I believe that the goal is going to be the trend is about to reverse. Okay, the trend right now is about to reverse. We're about to have, like, I think right now we headed for an uptrend, or also maybe it might come here as this zone right here and just go right back down. And it's important for you to know, for us to know, that in trading, nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. We are just here speculating, you know, thinking, okay, maybe the price might go down. So we just right here trying to figure out what's going to happen. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but I can speculate that the market is going to go up. But since we are in a downtrend, we're not going to trade against the trend, right? So me, what I would do, I would sell. I would sell right here for market to go down. That's the best thing that you can do. But if you go on a 1 hour chart, in the 1 hour chart, market is going up. In a 1 hour chart, we have an uptrend. So that's why it's always important for you to go and check the higher time frame first. But for me personally, I believe that the market is gonna go up from here. Tomorrow morning, gold is gonna be like right here. Tomorrow morning, gold is gonna be like right here or even higher. Tomorrow morning. Today is the 8th of April. So tomorrow morning, gold is gonna be here or even higher. So I'm gonna send you guys a signal. The ones that want to take it, take it. We're gonna go for a long position. All right. Long position, your stop loss right here. We're gonna put our stop loss here. Let's say we're gonna put our stop loss right here. This is a long position. So let's see how this plays. Okay. Now, let's go check another market. Let's see any market that is trending down. Where is this market trending right now? Okay, this is an uptrend as well. And this is consolidation, right? Market is in this area. It's not moving. It's not going up, nor it's going down. So for me right here, now that's the day chart, right? For me right here, market is going to come here. It might break, okay, because it has bounced from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that market might go straight down. If you were to enter the trade, I would enter the trade right here, okay? If I were to enter the trade, I would not enter the trade here for a sell position, not a buy. So I would wait to see how it reacts. You know that these are things that we learn by trading. These are things we learn by trading, okay? So we wait for the market to actually react to this zone. I would be selling around this area. If market come in and breaks this area with a volume candle, then I'm going down. But we have to wait to see how it reacts. So right now I'm looking for, okay, this is another uptrend. That's the gold, another uptrend. Okay. That's an uptrend, but market has been coming down for a little while now. Now, as you can see, this is a downtrend, okay? With our trend line, you can see that market is going down with our trend line. That's the trend right now. Market is headed in a downtrend. Okay? That's what's going on right now. Market is going down. So it's very important for us to understand where market is going, if market is going up or going down, so that we can enter the trade correctly. Okay? So right now, seems like market is about to reverse, but we're still in a downtrend. So if I were you, I would not enter the trade here. I'm looking to enter the trade around here. Maybe around here. Down, selling. Why selling? Because as you can see, market is trending down, sir. Market is trending down. Okay. So we should be selling, not buying. Okay, guys. So yeah, hope you guys love this presentation. And I think tomorrow or by the end of this week, we're gonna be looking at reversal trends, okay? Because sometimes the market reverse. Market doesn't go down all the time. So market reverse. So we have to be paying attention to these things. So thank you so much for watching the video all the way here. And I'll see you guys in a new video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.